So, without Dan, who does the thing?
You know what?
Who does the thing?
I don't know.
I mean, it should be you. You're the one who's a little more responsible.
But you're closer to the TV and the fern. I think that means that's you.
Oh man, you're right.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
All right, which
my mode. You're gonna talk to that
which
one.
can this one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah,
This
those two.
this one?
That
one?
This one?
This one?
That one. This one?
This is different.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? It's your boy, Matt McCormick. I'm here on the set of The Take. Horacio and I just saw the newest video game by Micheal Bay, Transformers: The Last Night. Before we get into the review, I'm gonna give you the plot synopsis from IMDb.
We have to?
Yeah, we have to. That's tradition at this point.
All right.
Humans and Transformers are at war. Optimus Prime is gone. The key to saving our future lies buried in the secrets of the past, in the hidden history of Transformers on Earth. Without Dan here and it's just the two of us, I say we just jump right into the
Let's do it, man. Let's see what happens.
theme song. Horacio, what did you think of this film? Actually, what did you think of this video game?
Well,
that's the best way to describe it.
so we talked about the pros on the way here from our pre-screener, right? So let's go through the pros
Let's go
and
through
cons.
some pros. Here's the pros of Transformers: The Last Night. Mark Wahlberg acts like Mark Wahlberg.
What have you invented?
A lot of things.
Like?
Like a lot of things. Like things that you've heard of.
Like?
Well, things that you will have heard of, okay? Patents are pending.
The visual effects are there.
Stunning.
There's a lot of them.
And when the fight scenes are incredible when you can actually tell what the is going on.
Also, the 3D looks all right when the projection is fixed.
But that's not Micheal Bay's fault.
No,
Let's not
that's-
blame the director or producers.
We
That
can
was
blame them for literally everything else, though.
Transformers movies have gotten worse every single movie.
I'm not even gonna go so far as say this is one of the worst Transformers movies, but I'm gonna go on record and say that this is one of the worst movies.
Absolutely. We were laughing almost the entire time.
It was bad.
Micheal Bay cannot tell a good story.
No.
He is disjointed, he's all over the place, he has tones and music underneath the entire goddamn movie. It'd be like this. While we're talking about this movie right now, you're hearing some music, some epic music, and it's gonna cut to a close-up, and then it's gonna cut to a wide shot in the middle of a conversation.
Did you notice that the sound sounded like it was someone talking like this? And their mouths were muffled, and even like
I did notice.
Yeah, the action didn't sound actiony. With these Transformers movies, like the sound, you can definitely tell. There's usually a lot of
Oh yeah.
and there's nothing. The sound was bad.
But I think that's literally the least of the problems.
There are
Since the
countless shots where nothing's in focus.
end. Yeah.
Half the movie is CGI, and you want to tell me you can't focus your computer?
They forgot what a tripod was because even moments when people are talking to each other on the phone, it's shaky.
Visibly shaky. Like, if you know how to work the stabilize preset in Adobe Premiere, you can fix 90% of this movie.
Or just use a tripod, steady cam. I don't know, some kind of steady rig.
How about you hire a camera operator that knows what they're doing and can keep shots in focus? Actually, these cameras have an autofocus that, you know, I feel like could have done the job better than that camera operator.
Well, we've been having some problems before we started shooting.
we fixed it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know why?
Why?
Because we know how to work a camera.
Micheal Bay, give us a call. That's Matt McCormick, Horacio Zaglia.
I don't want to work for you,
from the
Micheal
set of
Bay.
The Take.
Don't call me.
No, give
Do
me a
not
call.
call me.
He pays
Do not make another movie again.
They literally took the Transformers robots, robots from a goddamn different planet and had them interacting with every serious point in our history. Starting off, of course, with the Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah, whatever history that the previous Transformers movies have set up about the Transformers on Earth is completely undone in this.
No.
The Transformers were around for World War II. They've been around for
World War I.
World War I. They've been around for 1,600 goddamn years. And it's the Wiccans, sorry, not Witwikis. It's their duty to like hide the history of the Transformers of planet Earth.
Now, we can't say that it destroys the entire timeline of the Transformers history.
Makes no
because-
goddamn sense.
Yeah, do you know the timeline of the Transformers?
No, I don't know.
Do you guys know? Noah, behind the camera, do you know it?
He's shaking.
No, he's shaking.
his
No,
head.
he has no idea because you know what? The story of all of these movies makes no sense.
Now, I'd like to point out some things here. Some science, if you will.
Sure.
When you have a massive planet planet-sized thing.
Yes.
Interacting with another planet-sized thing.
Spoiler alert.
You don't need spoilers for this. You just don't see it. Gravity starts to work in strange ways.
Right.
Independence Day Resurgence is a great example of this. When the big ship comes down and, you know, things start lifting up. That's what should have happened in this movie when the giant planet crashes into Earth, kind of, but nothing. There's no gravitational effects. Half the moon gets destroyed, and the Earth is a-okay. We need the moon to do for tides, for time. We need the moon, and they just blew up half of it and didn't even give two.
Nope.
There's a scene where there's some nuclear explosions, and our characters are like a couple hundred yards from nuclear explosions.
They're fine.
In case you don't know. The standard tactical nukes of the United States arsenal, which are used in this situation, they take out about a 5-mile radius. If you're within 5 miles of one of these going off, you're incinerated. You're vaporized. And the entire cast survived this explosion, by the way.
They're fine.
Every single one of them.
Every single, the main cast, nobody important dies except for Anthony Hopkins, but he just cashed in, you know?
Yeah, he made a quick little dollar. I don't know what he was doing in this.
Yes, but you want to know, don't you, dude?
I don't know what anyone was doing in this movie. China is gonna love this movie.
They're gonna lap it up.
This movie's gonna make $500 million in China.
Micheal Bay will then create a 6th movie, which he lied to us. He told us this was the last Transformers movie, and at the end, of course, there's a goddamn stinger, and it's setting up for, I don't know,
Transformers 6.
Unicron, probably.
So, yeah, this is not the last Transformers movie you guys are gonna be seeing.
This should be the last Transformers movie you ever see if you've seen it.
Some pluses, it was nice seeing the ruin porn of Detroit put everywhere in the country.
The Silver Dome?
Yeah, the Silver Dome, the Fisher Building, all of the great iconic buildings of Detroit are now placed in the Southwest wastelands.
Yep. Cool, very cool.
Yeah, awesome, cool. Thanks for really showcasing our beauty there, Micheal Bay. You're welcome for the tax breaks, you sucker.
Wow. Bottom line, not a good movie.
No.
It's not even as good as like the first or second Transformers where you could munch some popcorn and enjoy some robots fighting each other.
It's got a runtime of less than 2.5 hours. And
Just barely.
Just barely. And you're gonna feel like you were in there for 5. We have a running joke on this channel about Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy and about how everyone kind of not knowing what happened. And I feel like that can also be used for Transformers Last Night.
Yeah, yeah.
Things happen. But there's not a lot of setup. There's not a lot of exposition.
Nope.
It's just explosions with sparks in them.
Loosely tied storylines that make a story? I don't know.
There are tons of continuity errors, tons of just bad edits.
Too many set pieces that don't get tied together.
If you're drunk and you need a movie to watch, go see something else. What are you gonna give this, Horacio?
Well, I thought about it long and hard for about 2 seconds after we got out of the movie, and I'm gonna give this a 1 out of 5 Shia LaBeoufs.
And I'm gonna give this 1 out of 5 Megan Fox booties.
Booties.
Yeah, because there's something this movie was lacking, and it was butt. All right, guys, well, that's gonna wrap up today's mini take episode.
It's called the quick take. Could you just please, we agreed beforehand, it's the quick take. We're wrapping up the quick take. Please take it away.
Wrapping up the quick take here. Hope you guys liked it. We're gonna do more of these. We will be back soon with another new release movie. This summer, there ain't coming out, so we're gonna try real hard for you.
And with this trend, we'll probably review the next Vin Diesel movie.
God damn it! I don't want to work for you, Micheal Bay. Don't call me.